Mornings set the tone for the day, but evenings determine how well you start the next one. I've learned that when I go to bed feeling overwhelmed or distracted or unprepared, I wake up the same way. But when I end my day with intention, I wake up clear-headed, focused, and ready to lead well. I haven't always been great at this though. When my kids were young, our evenings were chaotic. You had the late night feedings and unpredictable wake-ups and an overall just lack of structure. And now that they're older, there's a whole new set of challenges. There's crazy sports schedules and music recitals and late nights, and we're just constantly pulled in so many different directions. And I want to be upfront, I don't always get this right, but I've learned what the ideal night looks like. And so I work towards that as often as possible. And so here are the 7 evening habits that have helped me to lead better, to stay present with my family, and to set myself up for a productive tomorrow. And for me, it starts with reviewing my day's achievements. One of the last things I do before I wind down is I reflect on the day. What did I accomplish? What went well? And this small habit, it helps me to recognize progress, even on days that felt chaotic. Because as leaders, it's easy to focus on what didn't get done. But taking the time to acknowledge what did happen, it builds momentum. It helps you end the day with a sense of completion rather than stress. And I plan for tomorrow. So after reflecting on the day, I take a few moments to look ahead. What's coming up? What are my top priorities? I don't need a detailed plan, just a clear sense of what matters most. And so I found that when I wake up without a plan, the day happens to me rather than me happening to the day. A little bit of planning the night before, it makes my morning smoother. It helps me to stay focused on the right things. And after a long day, it's tempting to scroll through social media and to binge watch TV or keep working late into the night. But I found that what I do in that last hour before bed, it affects my sleep and my mindset and even my stress levels. So for me, unwinding, it looks like reading or listening to an audiobook or just sitting in silence, no technology, no noise, just rest. And for me, putting away distractions, it's been a big one. I used to just mindlessly check my phone in the evenings, but I've realized that that was robbing me of valuable time with my kids. And so now I make a conscious effort to be present rather than letting my phone steal those moments away. And I spend time in prayer. Ending the day in prayer, it keeps me grounded. And some nights it's structured prayer time. Other nights it's simply thanking God for the day and bringing my thoughts before Him. But no matter how chaotic the day has been, prayer reminds me that I don't carry the weight of leadership alone. It's a reset button, a way to release stress, to refocus, and to remember what truly matters. And for me, mornings used to feel very rushed, but now I've set myself up for success the night before. I've learned that eliminating small obstacles in the evening makes a big difference in the morning. So one of the last things I do before bed is I lay out my workout clothes and a water bottle. That way, when I wake up, I don't have to think about it. I just get up and I go. It may seem like a small thing, but removing friction, it helps me to follow through on what I've committed to. So whatever your morning priorities are, working out, reading, getting ready for school, set things up the night before so that you're not scrambling. And another habit is to disconnect from technology. This one isn't easy for me, and I know I'm not alone. As someone who runs a tech company called Text in Church, it's ironic that my phone is also one of my biggest distractions. But the truth is, we're more addicted to our devices than we realize. And if we're not intentional, they can steal our presence. They can steal our rest and our ability to wind down properly. I try to turn off my device at least 30 minutes before bed. No email, no social media, no work. It's not always perfect, but when I do it, I notice the difference. My mind slows down, I'm less anxious, and I wake up feeling rested instead of mentally drained. Another habit is that I go to bed at a consistent time. Now, this is the hardest one for me. I love waking up early, but in order for me to wake up well, I have to go to bed at a consistent time. I know this, yet I still struggle with it. Some nights I stay up late because I feel like I have more work to do. Other nights I just enjoy the quiet of the house after a busy day. But when I don't get enough sleep, I pay for it the next day. And so consistency is key. It's not about perfection, but the more I prioritize a regular bedtime, the better I lead, the better I parent, and the better I feel. Because great leaders, they don't just have great morning routines, they have great evening routines as well. And how you end your day determines how you start the next one. And so for me, even when life gets chaotic, I work towards these habits because I know they make me a better leader, a better husband, a better dad. And I don't always get this right, but I do know what works. And so that's what I aim for. And if you've been struggling to disconnect, to wind down, or to wake up feeling focused, try 1 or 2 of these habits this week. See what works for you. And if you have an evening routine that's just been a game changer for you, I'd love to hear about it. Because great leadership, it doesn't just happen during the day. It starts the night before.